those are going to have to set up for the Cassiopeia to get that range close and be that big DPS team.
Final lock will be the victor. Once again, a bit of range with that death rate. Does have to get relatively close in some.
Accordingly. Now, Elyoya actually making his way towards mid. Caps very low.
Looking for the first gank here. Poison ticking on Niski. He's down to about 150 HP. Now, Yike can toss a sapling in here to keep Caps safe. Does exactly that. Elyoya spotted, walking forward. Caps retreats down towards the bottom side, where there's another sapling waiting, and Niski will base tank it. Caps turns around. Twin bangs for the kill. The sapling did it.
Makes a small mistake. Overstays in the lane. Chasing out. Has his eyes on Broken Blade. Could go for a fight.
Yike is here, though. Has the Scuttlecraft for the movement speed. Flashes forward. Twisted Advance will chase him down. Yike on the board in his first. Feels like their second fiddle.
And that's why G2 are trying to get the Dragon here so they can stop the trade on the top side. The Cap's very low.
Niski ghosting forward. Caps has no flash, remember, and Petrifying Gaze was dodged. Niski claims a counter in the mid lane.
I mean, easy pickup for Niski. Walks forward, presses down the open, says yes. And as you say, they're going to move immediately down.
Looking forward, Niski coming in. Elyoya does have the smite, but so does Yike, and he will take it. Elyoya flashing forward, Mickey flashing away. Twisted Advance going in from Yike, but the gravity well behind him is going to lock him in place. No flash on that tree. Kazi fighting two down towards the bottom side. Yike trying to walk away. In the end, the tree will be felled. The X finds his mark, and Mad Lions get their second kill on the board.
And just like that, the game is flipped around. An overstay from Caps in the mid lane. Hylissang looking for more. Mickey will be able to go back to base, but can they set up the dive onto Hunt?
Elyoya's on his way as well, and Yike is actually passing towards the top side of the map. Hylissang's just going to chase Hunt Summer all the way off here.
He's just killing him.
It's a Halo Blade dash, man. What can you do against such relentless hate? Tries to get the kill. The auto cancel 1-for-1 in the end.
A 1-for-1.
Burning his summoner.
And again, you're seeing just a lot of pressure in this mid lane. We said wait for 6 and a chasey.
Looking for the knockback with Broken Blade. I did not expect that. This one up. The lack of ultimates are not really on their side right now, as second dragon of the game secured for G2.
Yeah, surprised to see Hilly contest as heavily as he did there.
Are you? All of G2 constantly pressuring him, pushing him out of his own jungle, making it so difficult for Elyoya to actually play the game. And with the grenade coming across the wall into the miasma, where you gonna go, Elyoya? The Snake Queen Caps takes the kill. Now the charge coming in from Cled. He's going off to Narnia at the moment, but Chasey's still underneath the tower. The arrow not quite able to lock onto anyone. Yike might die here, but the Twisted Advance to dodge the final tower shot. Perfect play there by Yike. Chasey on the wrong side of the rift. He will be taken out here by Caps in the end. The poison ticking him down. And on the other side of the
G2 finds himself with 3 kills.
Madline are scrambling to see if they can get everything back here. Bot side, they should be able to answer the tower for the tower, which is at least something, but with the Rift Tower going across, the threat of G2 being able to take down mid lane turret, establish vision there, and just keep playing for these Drakes is at an all-time high. And Mad need to find these ways to disrupt them, look for picks, but it's Broken Blade who's looking for Elyoya.
Sneaking behind him here. Elyoya will be met with Broken Blade. Body slam, I think, still possible. It does have the flash as well, but doesn't have a chance to use it. The tree takes him out. Yike with his second kill of the series and of the game. Niski trying to trade here, but those saplings do a lot of damage already with
right now are struggling, but if they can slow the game down, there are ways in which they can turn this game around. The arrow will connect. I don't think Matt can convert this, though.
On the Hunt used as well by Kazi.
Will make it away with his life. Cap still on the cross map. Will secure G2's 3rd outer tower and to really contest anything. And G2 are pushing their advantage even more. Mad trying to cross map, but the problem is...
Of any soul in pro play, not seen as powerful as perhaps a Mountain or a Hex Tech. Here, G2 will be able to get their 3rd dragon. Objective bounty going over to Mad Lions as they take that top tier 1 though. First tower, second tower of the game for them, obviously, because they took down.
Try and figure something out, but Caps.
He has arrow in 8 seconds. Flash, body slam, Caps flashes away. No perfect buffer on the explosive cast. Petrifying Gaze hits 2. Nature's Grass coming from the side as well as Yike looks to join the fray. Kazi trying to trade on to make it. He flashes away. Hylissang almost trades with Caps. They can't quite do it. Caps survives with 40 HP. And now Kazi, Chasey, Niski, and Elyoya are much the worse for this sequence of events. Elyoya taken out by Yike. That Gragas drunk under the table by G2. Broken Blade coming in with the charge as well as he looks to isolate Niski. No mana on the Victor. Niski pulled, not quite with the bear trap on the rope. He also tell here on the Ashe. Not quite able to match those arrows. Caps with the Petrifying Gaze once again. Chasey tried to trade in, but don't really trade onto a 3-item Cassio at this point. She doesn't have boots, but she can still kill you where you stand. Hylissang dies as well. Yike now with the chase with the Nature's Grasp. Mickey looking for the upgraded grenade, and here it comes across the wall. Instead, he puts down 2 turrets. Kazi tries to join his team, but they are already 6 feet under. Broken Blade on the chase as well. Kazi spell shields away, the bear trap on a rope, but that has
just dominated from G2. The solo kill from Broken Blade.
Oh, the arrow!
The arrow will connect onto Hansan.
The charge could come out. Still Caps TP behind him. Nothing personal, kid, but Caps wants his title, wants to match Perks at the top of the leaderboards as he takes another unstoppable now.
To the base of Matt.
I think we'll see a lot of actually adaptation as we come into game number 2 as Mickey will get hit by the stun.
Niski goes forward, dodges Chain of Corruption, they look for Hansama. Yike though with the Nature's Grasp will catch out Niski, and now that Victor's not in the best of shapes. Locked down, Yike knocks him back, and the hail of arrows are not even needed as Yike secures the kill. Once again, you can see Mad Lions just looking for anything here. It's last chance saloon, and perhaps more looking at the draft and at how to play the early game in game 2 than focusing on this matchup right now. Have to remember, Mad have played 9 games over the last 2 days. This is their 10th. Got to wear on you a little bit, and this game 1 has shown that. Broken Blade's going to kill off Hillisang. Next up is Chasey, as he's locked up in his own base. With the Baron buff, no 1-2 minions for them as they try and secure this tower. Kazi getting chased in by Caps, who flashes forward once again. And the damage from the twin bangs, a true Medusa come to life. Caps continues to show why his name is amongst the best in Europe, perhaps the best that has ever played the game here.
8-1-0 is the scoreline. No assists for Caps, all kills as they look to end the game in 25 minutes.
A demolition from G2 so far as they look for a little bit more. Niski not even allowed to walk amongst his own towers. He will be felled. Hillisang chased back to his fountain. No sweet release for him, instead the sweet release of death. Chasey as well, trying to do what he can, but there's just not much you can as G2 go 1-0 up in the LEC Winter Finals.